Despite public evidence, Rivers House of Assembly challenges Governor Fubara to prove claim of sending budget letter. Welcome to Sinok Media. If you are viewing our channel for the first time, kindly subscribe. Also like and share our videos. Put on your notification button to get our updates as we drop them. The claims and counterclaims of sending budget letter has taken the center stage in Rivers State. The Rivers State House of Assembly has accused Governor Siminalayi Fubara of frustrating the implementation of the Supreme Court's judgment, particularly the directive requiring him to represent the 2025 appropriation bill to the lawmakers. The Martin Amewule-led House, which is loyal to the former governor and the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, made the accusation through its chairman, Arts Committee on Information and spokesperson, Dr. Enemi George, in Port Harcourt, the state capital, on Sunday. George urged the public to pressure the governor to follow due process in presenting the 2025 appropriation bill rather than attempting to gain public sympathy by portraying lawmakers as obstacles. He challenged the governor to produce an acknowledged copy of the letter he claimed to have sent to the House. He said, "Last week, we were told that on his way to Ogoni for a program, the governor made a stopover at the gate of the House of Assembly quarters to grant an interview to the press. In that interview, he claimed that he had sent a letter to the House of Assembly indicating his intention to visit and present the appropriation bill, a claim we found rather astonishing as no such letter was received by the House of Assembly. His aides later alleged that they forwarded the letter through WhatsApp to some members of the House, which was also awkward, unprofessional, and embarrassing." George added, "As I speak, the social media space is awash with stories about a purported letter from the governor to the House of Assembly expressing his intention to visit the House to present the appropriation bill for the year 2025. Nothing can be further from the truth. We want to state categorically that there is no such letter before the House of Assembly nor any of its staff. We challenge the governor and his aides to produce an acknowledgement copy of such a letter or any evidence that such a letter was sent or received by the House of Assembly. It's absolutely untrue and unfortunate. The general public must, as a matter of importance, ignore such claim. It is now very obvious that if at all there was such a letter, the intended recipient was not the legislature, but the public. And the clear intention was to play to the gallery, whip up public sentiment, demonize the House of Assembly, and set the public against us. This is demeaning, denigrating, and perilously unfortunate." George further said the governor frustrated all the House's efforts to work with him to resolve the lingering crisis immediately after the Supreme Court judgment, particularly on the aspect of presenting the appropriation bill in the interest of the state. George stated, "Recall, after the recent Supreme Court judgment on the budget of our state, it became absolutely necessary for the governor of Rivers State, His Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Joseph Fubara, to present the appropriation bill to the legislature for consideration and passage. Also recall that immediately after the judgment, this House wrote to the governor calling on him to immediately present the budget for speedy consideration. It is our hope that by the 15th of March 2025, we would have concluded the process of passing the appropriation bill into law so as to give us enough time to approach the federal government to release funds meant for our state, which have been seized by the judgment of the Supreme Court. This we did in the interest of our dear state and in pursuit of peace, recognizing that no government can function optimally without a harmonious coexistence between the executive and the legislature. According to Judge, House staff members who attempted to deliver the letter to the government house were assaulted and turned away. The lawmakers then resorted to using a courier service, but the governor still did not respond. He added, the governor did not heed to our call, nor did he demonstrate any intention to. Recall again that the judgment of the Supreme Court invalidated the appointment of most of the commissioners of the state. To bridge this gap and avoid a vacuum, this House immediately wrote to the governor to submit the list of commissioners for immediate screening. Our letter was again rejected at the government house, and we once again resorted to deliver the mail through a courier service. Rather than heed our call, the governor instructed them to go to court against us, which they have now done. The governor went further to instruct all ministries, agencies, and departments of government not to receive any correspondence from the Rivers State House of Assembly, nor communicate with us in any manner. The judge said the governor must be reminded that the House of Assembly is not an appendage of the executive, and its members are not its slaves, bond servants, and serfs. We are an independent arm of government in line with the principles of horizontal separation of powers as expressed in Section 4, Section 5, and Section 6 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended. It is in responding to the attitude that the Supreme Court said in its judgment, Judge said, he said the Assembly was the worst hit in the ongoing crisis, lamenting that the lawmakers had suffered untold hardship, insisting that the governor must be stopped from extending such punishment to Rivers people. Well, you can see the response from the legislature, how the governor has made it difficult for the House to have a harmonious coexistence with the executive. And like Wike posited in his press briefing the other day in Abuja, he said the only way to solve the problem in Rivers State is for the governor to do the right thing, is for the government to obey fully the judgment of the Supreme Court, that is the only way peace can be restored to Rivers State. But you can see the spars from all sides of the divide. And no, it is the House. No, it is no. If the judgment of the Supreme Court is obeyed to the letter, I am of the opinion that peace will naturally be restored in Rivers. So these gladiators should swallow their ego, if you permit me to use that word, and put the interest of the Rivers people at the front burner